Ever feel like there's a weight hanging over your head? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Our idiom or expression today is honesty is the best policy. And I contend that honesty is the best policy in our personal life, but it's especially important in our business life when we're growing and building and supersizing our business. This is an idiom that's been around for a very long time. It's first recorded and attributed to a Sir Edwin Sandys from the Virginia Company, and that was part of the Jamestown settlement of America, of the United States. Ben Franklin also got credit for saying it in the 1700s, as did Thomas Jefferson in a letter to Nathaniel Macon, or Mason or Macon, I can't remember, back in about the same time period. So early 1600s, 1700s, around then, and I don't know when the Jamestown and the Virginia Company, I can't remember, back to those days in history class. I'm getting older, and so I forget the details of things that don't really matter, right? Not to me personally. But what does matter is the importance of this idiom. It means, of course, that honesty, truthfulness, integrity is the foundation of good communication, good, clear communication. And that if we are honest in our communication, if we are honest and authentic, then people will tend to trust us more than if we are cheating liars, right? So I learned a long time ago when I was a little girl that I do not have the ability to lie or deceive. It just, every time as a little girl I would tell a fib, I would get busted and caught by my parents. So I learned pretty young that there was no point in me lying. I also have one of the worst poker faces on the planet. I used to think that I was stoic in things in negotiations and in life, but my kids have informed me as adults now that they never bought it for a minute. They always knew exactly what I was thinking and exactly what I was feeling, because it showed either in my face, my body language, or some way that I was communicating. So I could never really pull the wool over on the eyes of certain people, so why bother trying? Plus, guess what? If you be yourself, if you're authentic and honest in your communication, if you share information with people and let them know what's really going on, they're much more likely to want to join your effort and help you to succeed than if you are deceptive or mischievous or cunning or manipulative, right? Trust and honesty come through in our communication every day in every way. So why not just be who you are, be honest, be authentic, tell people what they need to know, give them all the information. Remember in corporate America, it was so secret. All kinds of information was hoarded by people because they didn't want other people to know any of their secrets because they thought it gave them job security. Guess what? Just the opposite is usually true. Everybody in every organization that I've ever been in is absolutely positively replaceable. Even us as the leaders of our businesses, as we're supersizing and growing our businesses. How many stories have we heard about founders and CEOs who've ended up being ousted by their board of directors for usually several reasons, but a lot of times because they weren't being open and honest and the information that they should have been sharing with people. So I ascribe to the theory, be honest, be open, be authentic, be who you are. I guess that works if you're a good human being. If you're not, maybe you need things like manipulation and deception. Remember to be responsible, set a good example for other people, treat people the way you expect to be treated, and do what's right. And if you do what's right, guess what? Things work out in the end. They work out how they should work out as we're building and growing and supersizing our business. They don't always work out how we want them to or as fast as we want them to, but we always achieve success, and we can live with ourselves in the end if we decide that honesty is the best policy. And that goes for everything we do in our business, right? It goes for our processes, our procedures, our rules, our regulations, our policies. We need to do what's right and set those up and set our people up so that they can succeed, so that together we win and grow and build and supersize our business and make the world a better place as we're doing it. So I'd love to know your experience with this particular idiom, honesty is the best policy. I have interacted with people that absolutely positively do not believe that are manipulative, deceptive, dishonest, I would say borderline criminal, and I choose to not participate with those people as soon as I discover anything like that is going on. Why? Because I know it feels horrible to me, number one, and number two, I don't want to ever be associated with those types of people. Anyway, have an awesome day. If I can help in any way, ask. If there's an idiom you want to know the meaning of, we're focusing on communication this month. and communication goals for this year's annual challenge. So I'll be talking a lot about communication topics this month as part of Supersize Your Business. But if there's other idioms you'd like to know, hit me up so that I make sure that we cover them soon. Have an awesome day, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow. Bye.